This is enlightenment.
They're a stimulant that will give you a spike in energy, and then there's a drop off. And the spike usually is sort of unnatural proportions, so you get kids who are then really amped and can't really sit still and maybe can't focus. There was a tendency for kids to really overdo it, and they were allowed to, drinking 3 or 4 energy drinks before lunch.
Energy drinks have been banned in schools.
Why are they cool? Is it the fancy colorful can, the constant volleys of advertisements, or the appeal of never having to sleep? We're going to get to the bottom of this.
A teenager is a person between the ages of 13 and 19. Most students spend 7 to 8 hours at school each day, so that means that they spend a lot of time with other students. School is a place where you learn. Teenagers learn many things from their teachers, such as math, history, and English. However, there are things that teenagers learn from other teenagers, such as what is cool. Energy drink companies have done their best to market energy drinks as cool. Teenagers look for certain things in the designs of products. Let's find out what some of them think.
I would choose the Monster because it's hardcore. You know, it has the little brutal writing kind of with the M.
Probably Monster because it looks cool.
It looks cool.
Which can would you pick based on the design of it?
Well, based on design, I would pick Rockstar because everybody wants to be a rock star. Yeah.
I picked that one. It stands out.
Why does it stand out?
Because it's red and it's got flames on it. It's cool.
Yep.
Wow, thank you.
Rockstar.
Which are the Red Bull, the cocaine, the 2 Monsters, the Rockstar, and Full Throttle.
Cocaine is an actual drink.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, Dylan. It's an
Okay,
actual
that's
drink.
a weird name. Let's see. I'll probably go with the Monster because it looks very, looks interesting.
You like the big one?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Monster, Red Bull,
And what do you think about the designs of the cans for those energy drinks?
cool.
And how are they cool?
Because green is awesome, Monster's green.
I would have to pick Monster because when I see the M, I know that it's Monster. So their design is really effective in the fact that people can recognize that it is Monster.
Interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Since he's the dean of students at High Tech High, we went to go ask Brian Delgado if there have ever been behavioral issues related to energy drinks.
Why do you think some schools ban energy drinks?
I think energy drinks are banned because, whenever something like that comes down, it usually the question is asked, does it have value in terms of adding to the learning environment? And so when you look at energy drinks, they're usually something that they're a stimulant that will give you a spike in energy, and then there's a drop off. And the spike usually is sort of unnatural proportions, so you get kids who are then really amped and can't really sit still and maybe can't focus. When the sort of sugar and stuff, when it drops and they sort of come down from that, then on the backside they tend to fall asleep and not have any energy at all. And so in terms of trying to create a learning environment where kids are engaged and thoughtful, that they're really not helpful. The other thing that we found here at this school is there was a tendency for kids to really overdo it when they were allowed to, so they would be drinking 3 or 4 energy drinks before lunch, which just seemed disproportionate and unhealthy, so that was one of the reasons we just said not at school.
Okay, so have energy drinks been banned at any of the high-tech schools?
Yeah, they're not allowed here. I believe in High Tech High and High Tech High Media Arts. I don't think they're allowed at any of the high schools or the middle schools, actually.
Right, has an energy drink company come to the high-tech village to try to sell their products?
Not that I'm aware of, no. We've had a couple of health fairs where juice and things like that were sold, but not energy drinks.
So do you think energy drink companies should put an age limit on their drinks?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. I think given the tendency for teenagers to overdo things and not be thoughtful about decision making, and I'm not saying anybody in particular, but I think, having seen how teenagers use energy drinks, I think it's something that should be considered for sure. Because, having a 14-year-old drink 4 or 5 of those things on a daily basis can't be good for your health.
So have there been any behavioral issues involving energy drinks, like after lunch?
Yes, there have. I can't get into specifics, but there definitely have been, that's why we banned them, is because there were students using them to such extreme levels that it caused behavior issues.
Okay, and last question: do you drink energy drinks?
I don't. Well, let me rephrase that. I will, on occasion, once every blue moon, I'll have an energy drink, but in general, I don't. Coffee's my sort of drink of choice that sort of serves the same purpose.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's start with one that most of us know and love: sugar. Sugar may be sweet and delicious, but it definitely has its side effects. One of these side effects is tooth decay. Yes, your beautiful white teeth could just rot away inside of your mouth. Make sure that you brush your teeth to prevent this. Have you ever heard of ginseng before? Ginseng is an adaptogen. An adaptogen is something that increases your body's resistance to stress, anxiety, and fatigue. Ginseng's most common side effect is the inability to sleep, also known as insomnia. Other side effects are nausea, diarrhea, headaches, high blood pressure, and yes, even low blood pressure. Guarana is used in many energy drinks. Studies have shown that guarana can help in retaining what you've learned. Some students drink energy drinks that contain guarana while they study. Guarana also contains caffeine. Caffeine is known for warding off drowsiness and increasing awareness. It does this by stimulating the central nervous system. The central nervous system controls the entire human body through a network of nerves that connect to the spinal cord. The spinal cord connects to the brain. Overuse of caffeine can result in twitching, nervousness, and sleeplessness. Many people become addicted to caffeine. Taurine is marketed as an energy-giving ingredient, but has not been proven to be energy-giving. So these ingredients may all have their benefits, but the way that they are mixed in energy drinks has been deemed dangerous. The mixture of guarana, caffeine, and taurine that normally exists in most energy drinks can contribute to an onset of seizures in some people. Most teenagers do not realize the dangers that come with these popular beverages.
The companies that make them do the best they can to market them to teens.
They use appealing colors, bold text, and cool names to get them to buy it.
You know their marketing techniques. It's up to you to make the decision. Will you buy them or not?
Well, one couldn't hurt